Alright guys, welcome back, and in this video what are we going to do is we're going to finish implementing this main method. So enough me talking, let's just go ahead and dive into it. So the first thing we got to do is go ahead and type in else if, and go ahead and type in number of terms s, and go ahead and type in does not equal 0. So in that case, what do we want to do? We can just take this line of code and paste it right here and change this first to second. I mean guys, we're pretty much doing the same thing that we're doing for the first polynomial to the second polynomial. So we're going to be copying a lot of code from here. So take this line of code and paste it right here, and go ahead and take this variable right here, copy it, terms per second, and paste it right here. And go ahead and also copy this line of code and paste it right here, and make sure that this is the terms per second. And also copy this line of code and paste it right here. Love copying and pasting stuff. Guys, I'm not lazy. Please don't call me lazy. I don't like that. I love to run and I love to work out. So yeah. Alright. So let's just also copy this variable right here and paste it right here. So far so good. We have the code implemented for the first polynomial, and we also have the code implemented for the second polynomial. So guys, let me explain to you what the heck is going on. Let me just comment it real quick. Once this variable becomes 0, this is the time when these lines of code will be executed. This will run once, twice, 3 times depending on the number that the user have inputted right here. So let's say that the user just inputted 1 right here. So this means that this code will run once. Let's say that the user have inputted 3 right here. This means that this code right here will run 3 times, because each time it runs, we're taking 1 out. So simple enough. So this means, guys, that the last time this code will run, this variable will equal to 0. Because this is the same thing that happened to this variable. When this variable became 0, this code will never run, because this is the conditional statement that we have right here. If it does equal 0, this will never run. So when this actually equals 0 right here in the end, that's when we want to display the answer. So let's just go ahead and display the answer. So give yourself a little bit of space and go ahead and type in if number of terms s does equal 0. And guys, remember, when each time this code runs, it will take 1 out of this variable. So at some point, this variable will be 0. So when this variable becomes 0, that's the time when we want to display our answer. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and type in print. Thank you so much for using this sick program. I bet that the user will love us so much as soon as he sees this. Alright, so let's just go ahead and type in done and set that equal to false. Because guys, remember, once we're done basically taking all the data for the first polynomial and taking all the data for the second polynomial, we don't want this while loop to keep going. We want it to stop at some point. So this is the moment that we want the while loop to stop, when we basically know that the user have inputted all the data for the first polynomial and also all the data for the second polynomial. So simple enough. And let's just go ahead and type in f, and that stands for first, s, and that stands for second, and set that equal to polynomial. And just go ahead and type in, actually, do I want to type it? I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it right here, put a comma, and type in polynomial. And where is it? Take this and paste it right here. Alright, simple enough. And now guys, that we have a first polynomial object and a second polynomial object, guess what? All we gotta do is basically multiply them. So let's just go ahead and do that. go ahead and type in polynomial dot multiply, and go ahead and type in f comma s, and that stands for first and second, and you are set. So guys, in this tutorial we basically covered all the stuff for the second polynomial, and we make sure that the answer will be displayed. But what about this method right here? So in the next tutorial, we're gonna build the show me method, and after that, what we're gonna do is we're going to run this entire program. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty stoked about it. I'll see you guys in the next video.